Hi everyone. Today we are diving into something that's changing the world very fast. That is generative AI and large language models. Whether you're a student, a content creator, a techie or just someone wondering how ChatGPT works, then this video is for you. In this video we will cover these topics starting with the LLM, what is LLM, then we'll discuss famous LLM models, then what is Gen AI, types of Gen AI, then we'll discuss some comparison between LLM and Gen AI, and then famous Gen AI tools. Let's start with the LLM. An LLM is an AI that's trained to understand and generate human language, just like I am talking to you right now. Think of it like a super intelligent parrot that has read everything on the internet, from Wikipedia, Reddit to Stack Overflow, everything on the internet. You give it a prompt write an email to my boss or explain black holes in simple terms, and it replies with text that feels like a human wrote it, but faster and sometimes better. What is the significance of large word in the LLM or large language model? So basically, these models are trained on massive data sets, like billions of words and have billions of parameters. It is like a tiny brain like connections to understand language patterns. Uh, what are the key features of LLM? It uses attention mechanism to understand context. Then, as we already discussed, LLM trained on billions of words, it can perform various tasks like answering questions, writing content, translating languages, summarizing text, and more. And it predicts the next word based on the previous one. It works like that. Basically, it learns patterns and context. GPT, Gemini, Claude, Llama, DeepSeek. These are the few examples of LLM. Let's consider. We'll chat with the Gemini LLM. I'll take a new chat. Hi, Gemini. Okay, so when I said hi Gemini, uh, it has started a conversation with me. You can see it is considering my time zone also, as it is mentioning like what's on your mind tonight. Okay, can you explain me the theory? Let's see what it gives in reply. Okay, it started with the explanation around the Big Bang theory, which is the prevailing cosmological model for the universe. In a nutshell, it describes. Okay, so in very scientific manner, and which is very easy to understand. In that way, it has given us the response. Let's see what other capabilities this model has. I'll ask can you translate uh, given sentences in German? Hi, how are you? Good morning. Okay, so it has considered these sentences and has given a translation in German. So as we discussed, uh, basically LLM will help us to answer the question, and even will help us to translate the language. So pretty intelligent. Now we'll jump to the next topic, that is what is Gen AI. So let's decode the term generative AI. It sounds fancy, but it's actually very simple. Generative AI is any AI that can create something new or generate something new. Unlike regular AI that just predicts or classifies things, like is this a cat or dog, generative AI says, "Let me draw you a cat, write you a poem about that cat, sing a song in that cat's voice, and make a video on the cat dancing on the moon." So why we have considered these examples? Basically, there are multiple types of generative AI, which can carry different tasks, which are based on multimodal architecture. So these are the types of generative AI. Few types of generative AI. We'll start with the text generation. So basically, this is probably the most well-known type of generative AI. Like almost everyone know about ChatGPT, right? So tools like ChatGPT, Claude, and Google Gemini can write essays, emails, poems, code, and even help us to brainstorm ideas. These models are trained on massive amounts of text, um, books, website, forums, whatever available on internet, and large databases. When you give it a prompt or a command, it predicts the most likely next word, one step at a time, and stitches together responses that feels surprisingly human. What can be its use cases? So we can use Gen AI in customer service chatbots, personal assistants, educational tutors, even writing partners for the content creators. So these are the few use cases we can say. Next type of generative AI is image generation. Before jumping to image generation, let's take one example of text generation model. Well-known model is like ChatGPT. Okay. So small task I'll give or mention in the prompt. I write an essay on global warming. Now this is a very simple prompt I have mentioned. Let's see what output it gives. So it started with a global warming, growing threat to our planet, then causes of global warming, consequences, solutions. So it is discussing on each and every aspect of global warming, and in the end it has concluded. So it is like a proper formatted output it has given. If you tweak the prompt, it will give you output in the same way. So for example, write an essay on global warming in 5 lines. So let's see what it gives. Okay, so it has given an output in exact 5 lines. It is responded in the same way in the 5 lines. Then okay, this is like a basic essay or information we asked and it has provided. Now let's see how capable it is on coding front. Let's say like write a code for code to generate pyramid structure of stars using Python. I will mention the coding language also. Okay, it has started giving the logic. Okay, in couple of seconds it has written the basic logic, and even what output this logic will give, it has given in the response. Perfect. So next generative AI type is image generation. So AI that can generate images uh, from just a text description or descriptive prompt, uh, and you just need to type something like a robot painting a sunset on Mars, or okay, and it will generate the image for you, or will ask something funny. Let's try that out. So we have this Sora model with us. This is a basically image generation generative AI. So I'll type like again we have to give a prompt or command to this model, and it will act on that. Okay, so I'll type like a robot painting a sunset on Mars. Okay, let's see what it gives. So on the right corner you can see it started processing, analyzing our prompt, and it will generate image. On the home page itself there are some imaginary things are there. So these are the trending images on Sora. This feature has exploded in industries like advertising, game designers also uses it, then concept art, and social media. These people uses this, like it's great for anyone who has ideas but not the drawing skills like me to bring them to life. Okay, let's wait for some time. Let's see what it gives, what it what it what it is generating for our prompt. Okay, let's see what has generated. Awesome. Okay, it has given our prompt also, like original prompt, a robot painting a sunset on Mars, and it has given it. Awesome. Okay, let's try something different. What we can try? Let's say so I don't know when Virat Kohli is winning the IPL, RCB is winning the IPL. Let's imagine it. Virat is holding the IPL trophy in RCB. So we are eagerly waiting for this moment as a RCB fan. Let's see what it's generate. I hope this time, even this time, at least this time, Virat Kohli will win the trophy. Let's celebrate this moment. I don't know why AI is taking that much time. I think AI is also it doesn't believe that Tarsby will win the cup or what. It is failing to imagine or what. Processing. Okay. Finally he's here with a trophy. Awesome. So what are the see this model is considering all minute details. If you see, even it is showing the reflection in the cup. If you are not aware about the AI, then anyone can't anyone will say like this is the original image, right? So this kind of accuracy we are getting from this kind of AI models, which is awesome. Okay. Then there is a third type of AI model, which is audio generation. It works on voice synthesis, music composition, podcast, and dubbing. Okay, awesome. Let's see one example. So there is one Gen AI called Suno AI. So it will give you, or it will generate a song for you on your prompt request. Let's say create a song. Create a song for the, or we can say create a song on happy morning. So there are options or suggestions we can see here. Okay, it started generating it. Sunrise smile.
The sun wakes up and starts to play. It paints the sky in hues of day. Birds whisper songs that softly cheer. A happy morning rising near.
Awesome.
Oh, the light that dances in the air, lifting shadows with a gentle flare. Rise and shine, let joy unfold.
Awesome. So it has generated this beautiful song in no time. Okay, awesome. So these are the few types of generative AI we have covered here. We'll discuss about how generative AI workflow, how it works. So it starts with a user prompt or a user command. We just need to give a command, like what exactly we want from it. The user provides an input, and it will on top of it will start processing. It will try to understand the context, uh, what exactly user is expecting from the model. The system converts the input into format understandable by the AI model. Then generative AI model process the input using its trained knowledge to create a response. So basically, we saw that, right? ChatGPT. So it is basically a text to text model, we can say, or a text generation model, we can say. So whatever text we give, it will respond. It will give response in text format. And we discussed some other model like audio generation model, then image generation model. So basically, they will analyze the prompt and try to generate like try to give output in the same way or expected way. So before giving the response, it will post process the request, try to give like the raw output is refined, gets refined, and then tokens converted to readable text or image, audio formatted properly, and then finally user will get the response. So what exactly is like what is the difference between generative AI and LLM? Okay, these are like interrelated terms, but it is little confusing, like what is exact difference between generative AI and LLM. Okay, so it's like are they really same thing, or like there is a difference? So we can say like in the simple example, we can say think of generative AI as a full art gallery, and it has painting, music, videos, everything. Now inside that gallery there is a specific section just for writers and poets. That is our LLM. Okay. So we can say like Gen AI, LLM is a part of a Gen AI. So talking about the scope of generative AI, so it is like a broader, includes multiple media types, and LLM like it is limited to natural languages. Then function wise, it generates a variety of content across domain like text, images, audio, and LLM will stick to processing text generation, or it will work around the text generation. Then what are the technologies used by both generative AI and LLM? So generative AI uses different architectures, example transformers, diffusion models, etc. And LLM built on a transformer architecture using token prediction. We'll deep dive on this technology perspective or technology front in upcoming videos. So again, here we are discussing about the examples. So generative examples are ChatGPT, DALL, Sora, Music LM. And talking about the LLM, GPT, then Gemini, Claude, and Llama. We already discussed about it, right? So basically, this is the difference. If we want to summarize, we can say all LLMs are part of generative AI, but not all generative AI is an LLM. Okay, just remember this if you uh, want to understand this. So, so basically, this video in this video, we tried to cover basic things like what is Gen AI, what are the LLMs, what different types of Gen AI are there in the market, what are the use cases. So in upcoming videos, we'll talk about like more in depth. We will talk about the models. Okay, we'll try out new generative models, generative AI. We'll talk about agentic AI. So a lot of things are there. We'll cover in the upcoming videos. So stay tuned with me. Subscribe to my channel, and we'll learn together.